Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today it is transfer rumours. Newcastle United haven't brought anyone in yet in the January transfer window, but we've been linked with many players, and I'm going to mention three of them today. One is central midfielder Rúben Neves from Wolves. The next one is Barcelona winger Memphis Depay. And the third one, I can't even mention his name. I'm going to try and pronounce it. It's very difficult though. He's a Lazio player. Sergej Milinković-Savić. I think that's what he's called. He plays for Lazio. He's been linked heavily with Newcastle United. The first one I want to dip into is Memphis Depay. I've got a link here on Twitter. And it says Newcastle United talks with Memphis Depay. Jean Laporta states he will not make deals with Atletico, and that if Depay is to leave on loan, it will be Newcastle. And that came from El Nacional in Spain. If this is true and we get him on loan, it makes total sense because it'll be a great loan signing for us just to get some money in. Depay's done really well. In the past, he's done well. I think it was Lyon he was outstanding. I think he will be a great left winger for Newcastle United to bring in this window to strengthen that side, because we have St. Maxim on that side. We also have Joe Linton who plays in there as well, but we haven't really got an out-and-out goal scorer on that side who can get with 10 goals at the end of the season. And I believe Memphis Depay could do that. Also, not just goals, he could create other chances. And I think Memphis Depay at Newcastle will be a great bit of business by the board to get him in on a loan till the end of the season. I don't know what wages he's on, but surely we've got the owners now. We've got money galore. We've got the Saudis in. Surely we can give him his wage pack at the end of the season. And I think that this could be a really, really good signing if Newcastle get Memphis Depay to the club in this window. Let me know in the comments underneath what you think of this player. Would you have Memphis Depay at Newcastle United? Moving on now, the next player I want to speak about is Ruben Neves. According to this link on Twitter now, Newcastle are ready to compete with Barcelona to sign Wolves' 25-year-old Portuguese midfielder Ruben Neves. We all know he's got 18 months left on his contract. He's been at Wolves for a while now. Surely want a fresh challenge. With Newcastle United third in the league, looking like they could qualify for Europe next season. Challenging, only being beaten once a season. It's a very attractive club. It's an attractive project. And I truly believe that Neves would want to come to Newcastle if this got made official on Sky Sports doing something and the interest was concrete. I think that he would love to sign for this club. We do need a holding midfielder who could sit in there and ping the ball around and be a great passer of the ball. Because Bruno, we all know he went off injured the other day at half time. He went over on his ankle, twisted it. We don't know the outcome of the injury yet. He's going to have scans, I presume he will do. And then we'll find out in the next coming days and next week that what the injury is like. But we do need to dip in. Obviously, Shelby's out for 8 to 12 weeks again after a reoccurring injury happened again. So that's two key midfielders out. You can't rely on the ones we've got. It's not enough depth. We do need to dip in the market. And I think that Ruben Neves would fit the bill perfectly. He's a good player, Premier League proven, which Eddie Howe likes. He's already been trusted in the Premier League with Wolves for many years. He can score cracking penalty. He's got free kicks, goals in him, assists. He's a real tank, the Portuguese player, and I'd love him to sign for Newcastle United in this window. Let me know in the comments what you think of that one as well. Would you like Rúben Neves at Newcastle United? Last but not least, Sergej Milinković-Savić, I think that is how you pronounce his name. He has been linked with a £50 million move to Newcastle United from Lazio. Also, I'm hearing that Arsenal have interest in this player. This player looks decent. We're going to a few of these stats now. For Serie A, the Italian league, on the screen now. You look at all that there, and he roughly scores from single figures to double figures a season, with the same in assists. But let's look at the last 2 seasons. We'll go off. 21-22 season, 37 games, 11 goals, 11 assists. That isn't bad. That's quite decent for the midfielder. And then you look at this season, 17 matches, 3 goals and 8 assists. 8 assists in 17 games is really bloody good. So if we're looking at someone who's going to sit in midfield and sit in the hole maybe and spray the ball around and create chances and push ahead as well, he's definitely the one, especially if Bruno's out for a long time with that injury. He looks a real good talent, this player, and I think it'd be a really good sign for Newcastle United if we can get him in the door. 50 million quid, it'll be a really good buy. So these three players have been linked with Newcastle United. So let me know underneath in the comment section what you think about these players at Newcastle United. Would you like them at the club? Also, if you could drop me a like and subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you very much, people. I'll see you on the next one.